to my channel. Today we are making pad thai and noodle stir fry, which was actually invented in Thailand in 1930s, and since that it became a very popular and most favorite dish for people all over the world, vegan and non-vegan. So I thought that would be really a good idea to make it, and that's going to be my first time, so I'm going to learn with you. I bought pad thai rice noodles, and this one is vegan. I think they probably all vegan, but it's written down here, so for sure I know it's vegan. I will use it, those noodles, all together with veggies I pick for today's recipe, and I will create sauce, special sauce to go with it, and the sauce is supposed to be between sweet, savory, and slightly soury. My protein is going to be tofu today, which is going to be great. So I already have it in front of me, and I squeeze out amount of water from it, and I also wrap that in paper. You see how wet it is. So I will cut it now into pieces. My oven is already beeping. Yeah, I'm going to bake my tofu right away. I will go ahead, slice it lengthwise right now. So let's do it. So basically like that. Okay, so you obtain long strips, and that's what you want for this recipe. Okay. So it looks like this. And now I'm going to brush my pan with an oil and put it in the oven. Put my strips in here and put it in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. So I'm using canola oil to brush my pan. Just a little bit. Making sure that tofu not to get sticky while you're baking. I'm putting my strips in now. So again, my tofu is going in at 350 for about 30 minutes. It's time to take care of my noodles right now, rice noodles. And I won't be boiling them. Instead, I'm going to place them in hot water for about 15 minutes, maybe 20. Okay, however, if you decided to boil them instead, so you need to boil them for at least 10 minutes. Okay, looking like this. See, the water is very hot. I'm going to tell you about veggies I will be using for my recipe today. So to create my pad thai noodle stir fry, I'll be using onions, carrots, red pepper, and also green onions. I also going to use a mixture of cabbage, kale, and broccoli. Parsley to bring this little bit of fishy taste. I will be using a seaweed snack, which this one is perfect because this one is sweet and salty at once. So that's what we need for the recipe. And roasted peanuts, just a little bit. I like how in this recipe there's a lot of protein because I remember that the tofu is baking already, and we have peanuts also, which is our protein as well. And then, as I said before, I'm going to create a sauce, pad thai sauce, which is going to be also very, very easy, but I show you as we go. And I use pink salt to taste, and I think, oh, something else, I have a little spice here. I really like this chili verde, whatever it's called, chili seasoning, and this one is vegan one, and I use it a lot in my recipe recently. This is just great. It just brings this extra flavor to my dishes. So that's what I'm going to use today also to add with my noodle stir fry. Okay, as I mentioned before, for this recipe we cut everything lengthwise, and already cut them, both of them, but I left a little bit of pieces just to show you how it's supposed to be done. I mean, nothing hard really. So back to my favorite knife. Okay, so I go ahead, like, cut them lengthwise. See? Okay. Same with onion. I have a piece of onion here, and I'm going to show you how I do it. So again, I'm cutting my onion lengthwise. Okay, like this, easy peasy, as my granddaughter always says. And what else? Oh, carrots. I'm using baby carrots. You can use any carrots you like to use. I thought that would be easier for me to use it. So again, I'm going to cut it lengthwise. And the long knife really works well for this recipe. All right, easy. I don't want you to work hard, really. Why to work hard? You don't have to. It's looking like this. Very colorful. We have the peanuts here. Roasted seaweed snack, sweet and salty. A mixture of cabbage, kale, and broccoli, and parsley. Those are the rice ingredients we're going to use for to complete our recipe today. At this point, I'm going to invite you to come up to the stove with me, and we're going to start frying our veggies. I will turn the heat on, and I will do medium-high. And add olive oil in my pan, about 2 tablespoons of it. Let it warm up a little bit. before adding veggies, you know. So I'm starting with adding onion. So I have one onion here, one medium onion. A little bit stir and let it saute for about 2 minutes before adding another ingredient. Now I'm adding my mixture of kale, cabbage, and broccoli. Going in. And also peppers and carrots. Very colorful mixture in front of me. That is going to be yummy. Look at it, beauty. I know it's going to be great. I'm going to cover that and turn the heat down a little bit. Now it's on to small heat. And I'm going to let it saute for about 4 minutes before adding other ingredients. So I just separated water from my noodles and I raised them up a little bit with the water. And let it sit here for a few minutes. My tofu is ready, which I'm going to add with my veggies in a second. Here. So just be careful not to burn your veggies, okay? Okay, now it is time to put it aside because I'm going to create sauce now. It's looking great, and that is going to be delicious. Okay, first I'm going to pour in a little bit of olive oil. It's going to be 1 teaspoon of it. Make sure it's all over the pan. And add brown sugar. I have 1 tablespoon of it, and you can also add cane sugar or maple syrup or agave to create your sauce. And give it a little bit of stir and add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Okay, I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit, and actually it's going to be turned down to low. Okay, I'm using also a white wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm adding a 1/2 cup of water, a little bit of pink salt, just to taste, and chili seasoning, just a little bit to taste, and roasted seaweed snack. You can also use the regular seaweed if you like it. So for those who don't know how it looks like, And I'm going to crumble them up and add in my pan with my sauce, just to bring this fishy flavor. Give it a little stir. Now I will add sauce with my mixture of tofu and veggies. Give it a little stir before adding it. Looks amazing, guys. It looks amazing, absolutely amazing. So green onion is going in now. I'm giving this, I'm stirring all the ingredients now. So I'm adding gradually my noodles. And the only reason I'm adding them gradually is because my pan is not big enough and I should use bigger one. But I was not thinking, so that's the way it is going to be today. And this is okay. We're going to manage that. Looking amazing. And yeah, I need to use all the noodles because my family is big. But you can use less if you have a smaller family and only do it for yourself. I'm going to cover that and let it saute for a couple more minutes. My meal is ready, almost ready. I also have to add a couple things with it. And looking amazing. Look at this. Beautiful vegan pad thai and noodle stir fry. Before I taste my meal, I will have to add parsley with it. I have like 1/2 cup. You can use less or more, whatever you like. Whatever suits your convenience. But this is so good for you. So you really want to add it. Okay, I love my greens, so I add this much. Just a little bit. Okay. Roasted peanuts. Which came from this bag. It's pretty yummy. It's messy. That's why I don't use it a lot, but it's okay from time to time. There's your protein anyway, so it's good to have in your meal. So I have just little bits, but again, if you want more, just go for it. I'm sprinkling this all over my meal. Finally, I'm going to use lemon, just to add the extra flavor. Cut it in half. Okay. I will just show you how that looks like. It looks amazing, smells amazing, and I already tasted. This is our secret. Just a little bit. It's just great. It's just great. No wonder people love it. Okay, time to taste my meal. And then have a lot. Look, you so good. Let's see what we got. Wow. This is amazing. You're wasting your money if you buy it at the store or order from restaurants. You're really wasting your money. This is because this is much better. And I'm not saying this because I just created. I'm just saying because that's the truth. Wow. If you need a little bit of pepper, if you need a little bit salt, maybe use a little bit pepper with this recipe. Just go for it. To me, it's just perfect. Some people like them more salty or peppery, maybe garlicky, which I didn't put any garlic today, which is kind of ironic because I always put garlic in my recipes. Anyways, make it if you like my recipes, and subscribe to my channel, and go vegan for animals. They would appreciate it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone. Wow.